Personal Financial Planning, a complete and easy to understand guide. Personal financial planning is a crucial step to managing your money effectively, achieving financial goals, and avoiding financial crises. Below is a detailed step-by-step guide to help you build a financial plan scientifically and easily. Define your financial goals. Before managing your finances, you need to clearly define what you want to achieve financially. Set specific, measurable goals with a clear time frame. Examples of financial goals: short term, saving money for travel, buying a new phone; medium term, purchasing a motorbike, buying a house, building an emergency fund to cover living expenses for a few months; long term, buying a house, investing to generate passive income, early retirement. SMART principle for setting effective goals. S, specific, clearly defined. M, measurable, quantifiable. A, achievable, realistic. R, relevant. Practical. T, time-bound, has a completion deadline. Understand your income and expenses. Before creating a plan, you need to understand how much money comes in and how much goes out each month. Income sources: salary, bonuses, business profits, investment income, and other earnings. Expenses: rent, food, transportation, entertainment, shopping, savings, and investments. Steps to take: record all income and expenses for a few months to get an overview. Use financial management apps, Money Lover, Misa, Expense Tracker, etc. for easy tracking. Identify unnecessary expenses and find ways to optimize spending. Build a reasonable budget. A well-structured budget helps you control spending and save efficiently. A popular method is the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of income for essential needs: rent, food, utilities, transportation, etc. 30% for personal wants: shopping, travel, entertainment, hobbies, etc. 20% for savings and investments: emergency fund, long-term investments, debt repayment, etc. Tips: if you have a lot of debt, reduce the wants category and increase debt repayment. If you want to save quickly, adjust the ratio to 40-20-40. 40% spending, 20% entertainment, 40% savings and investments. Apply the 24-hour rule before making unnecessary purchases. Build an emergency fund. An emergency fund helps you handle unexpected situations such as job loss, illness, or accidents without going into debt. How much is enough? At least enough to cover living expenses for a few months. Keep this money in a high-interest savings account, but ensure it's easily accessible, e.g. online savings accounts, short-term certificates of deposit. Manage debt effectively. Debt is not necessarily bad if you know how to manage it. However, it's essential to distinguish between good debt and bad debt. Good debt: loans for investments that generate returns, buying a house, business, education, etc. Bad debt: high-interest consumer loans, unnecessary shopping, credit card debt, etc. Debt management strategies: pay off debts on time to avoid penalties and high interest. Use the snowball method, paying off small debts first, or the avalanche method, paying off high-interest debts first, for effective debt repayment. Unnecessary consumer loans: invest to grow your wealth. Money loses value over time due to inflation. Therefore, besides saving, you need to invest to grow your assets. Popular investment channels: savings accounts, stable interest, low risk; stocks, high return potential but comes with risks; real estate, long-term investment requiring significant capital; investment funds, suitable for beginners with limited experience; gold and cryptocurrency, highly volatile, requiring careful consideration. Note: always research thoroughly before investing and only invest money you can afford to lose. Protect your finances. Financial management is not just about making money, but also about protecting your assets and income from risks. Ways to protect your personal finances: purchase health, life, and asset insurance to safeguard against risks. Create a will or long-term financial plan to ensure proper asset management. Never share personal financial information to prevent scams. Regularly adjust your financial plan. Personal finance is not static. You should review your financial plan at least every few months to adjust according to real-life situations. Questions to consider: has your income changed? Are there any expenses that need adjustment? Do your financial goals need updating? Managing income and expenses. A detailed and easy to understand guide managing income and expenses is a crucial foundation for controlling personal finances, avoiding the situation where your paycheck runs out too quickly, and achieving financial goals like saving, investing, or purchasing major assets. Below is a detailed guide on how to manage your income and expenses effectively. Understand your income is the total amount of money you earn over a specific period, usually monthly. Understanding your income sources helps you accurately assess your financial capability and plan your expenses wisely. Common income sources: primary income, salary from your main job, business earnings, side income, freelancing, bonuses, commissions. Passive income, profits from stock investments, rental income, bank interest. Irregular income, gifts, lottery winnings, financial support from family. How to manage income. Effectively identify your total monthly income, including both primary and side income. If your income is unstable, calculate an average monthly amount to plan your finances properly. Diversify income sources to reduce risks if one source is affected. Track daily expenses. Tracking expenses helps you control your finances better, identify unnecessary spending, and optimize your budget. Types of expenses: fixed expenses, rent, utilities, internet, insurance, loan payments. Variable expenses: food, transportation, shopping. Entertainment. Irregular expenses: gifts, home repairs, medical bills. Financial expenses: savings, investments, emergency funds. Effective expense tracking methods: use a notebook or financial management apps like Money Lover, Expense Tracker, Misa. Categorize expenses into groups for easier tracking. Review expenses regularly to identify areas for cost cutting. Create a realistic budget. Once you understand your income and expenses, you need to create a budget to manage cash flow effectively. Popular method: the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of income for essential needs, housing, food, utilities, transportation, etc. 30% for personal wants, travel, shopping, entertainment, hobbies, etc. 20% for savings and investments, emergency fund, long-term investments, debt repayment, etc. Budget optimization, if essential. Expenses are too high, consider cutting costs or increasing income. If you have a lot of debt, reduce spending on personal wants and allocate more to debt repayment. Adjust the budget based on real-life circumstances. It doesn't have to strictly follow the 50-30-20 rule. Reduce unnecessary expenses. Saving money doesn't mean living frugally. It means eliminating expenses that don't bring real value. Effective ways to cut spending: set limits on unnecessary spending. Reduce dining out and impulse shopping. Use the 24-hour rule. Think carefully before buying something you don't really need. Hunt for discounts and promotions. Compare prices before purchasing. Use discount codes and take advantage of cashback programs. Cook at home instead of eating out. This significantly reduces food costs. Limit credit card use if you struggle with spending control. Build an emergency fund for unexpected situations. Matter how well you manage your finances, you must prepare for unexpected situations like job loss, illness, or property repairs. How much should you have in an emergency fund? Ideally enough to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. If your job or income is unstable, consider a larger fund, 6 to 12 months of expenses. Where to keep your emergency fund? A high-interest savings account that allows easy withdrawals when needed. Avoid investing in illiquid assets like real estate or high-risk stocks for emergency funds. Develop a habit of regular saving. Saving is not just about emergency funds. It also helps you reach financial goals like buying a home, investing, or early retirement. Effective saving tips: set specific savings goals. For example, save 10% of your income each month. Use automated savings. Set up automatic transfers from your paycheck to a savings account. Start small and increase gradually if your income is low. Review and adjust your plan regularly. Personal finances are not static. You should review your expense plan monthly to ensure you stay on track. Questions to consider: are any expenses exceeding the planned budget? Can you reduce or optimize any spending? Has your income changed, and does your budget need adjustment? Saving and emergency funds. A complete and easy to understand guide. Saving and building an emergency fund are two crucial aspects of personal financial management. They help ensure financial stability, allow you to handle emergencies without going into debt, and create a strong foundation for achieving long-term financial goals. Below is a detailed guide on how to save and build an emergency fund effectively. What is saving and why is it important? Saving is the process of setting aside a portion of your income instead of spending it all. It is the first step to financial control, risk prevention, and preparation for major future plans. Benefits of saving: ensures financial security, provides funds to manage difficulties when they arise, reduces debt dependency. With savings, you don't need to borrow money in urgent situations. Helps achieve financial goals. Buying a house, a car, traveling, or investing. Prepares for the future. Retirement savings, children's education. Effective saving principles to save effectively. You need a plan and discipline. Save first. Spend later. When you receive your salary, set aside a portion for savings before spending on other needs. Apply the pay yourself first rule by automatically transferring money to a savings account as soon as you get paid. Save small but consistently, no matter how small. Save a fixed amount every month to develop a habit. Example: saving $1 per day means $30 per month and $365 per year. Apply the 50-30-20 rule: 50% for essential expenses, housing, food, utilities, etc. 30% for personal wants, entertainment, shopping, etc. 20% for savings and investments. If you want to save faster, you can adjust this ratio, e.g., 40-20-40. Use automatic savings register for an automatic savings transfer with your bank to deposit a portion of your income into a savings account each month. This ensures you don't forget and prevents you from spending all your money before. Saving drawer. Types of savings funds. You should have. Saving isn't just about putting money into one account. It's important to allocate funds for different purposes. Emergency fund helps cover unexpected situations such as job loss, illness, home, or car repairs. Ideal amount: at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Where to keep it: a savings account that allows easy withdrawals or a high interest bank account. Short-term savings fund for goals within 1 to 3 years, such as buying a phone, traveling, or further education, can be placed in short-term bank deposits for higher interest than regular accounts. Long-term savings fund for major financial goals like buying a house, investing, or retirement. Consider long-term savings accounts or investments to maximize returns. How to build an emergency fund. Effectively, an emergency fund is a financial cushion that helps you handle unexpected situations without borrowing money. Determine the amount needed if your income is stable. Emergency savings should cover at least 3 months of living expenses. If your income is unstable, freelance business. Save 6 to upward 12 months of living expenses for extra security. How to build your emergency fund quickly? Start small, but stay consistent. Set aside a portion of your income every month. Cut unnecessary expenses. Reduce impulse purchases and redirect the money into your emergency fund. Utilize extra income. Allocate part of any bonuses or additional earnings to your emergency savings. Where to keep your emergency fund for safety? Short-term savings accounts. Provide easy access while still earning interest. Certificates of deposit, CDs, or money market funds offer better returns while maintaining liquidity. Avoid illiquid investments like real estate since they take time to convert into cash in urgent situations. Common mistakes in saving and emergency fund planning: not starting early. Many people believe they need a high income before they start saving, but starting early allows more time to accumulate wealth. Saving without investing: keeping all your money in a savings account can lead to loss of value due to inflation. Consider investing in fixed-term deposits, mutual funds, or stocks for higher returns. Not having an emergency fund: without an emergency fund, unexpected expenses can force you into debt or selling assets at a lower price. Saving too much: without enjoying life while saving is essential. Don't be too strict on yourself. Balance saving with enjoying life. Summary: tips for successful saving and emergency fund management. Save first, spend later. Set aside a portion of your salary for savings as soon as you get paid. Divide savings into different funds. Emergency fund, short-term savings, long-term savings. Start small, but be consistent. Use saving tools like automated transfers and investment funds. Regularly review and adjust your savings plan.